All right, the deadly Ebola virus is spreading. The Peace Corps is now pulling hundreds of volunteers from West African countries because of the massive outbreak. More than 1,200 people have already contracted the disease and more than half have died. Here in the U.S., one virus expert says people should be on high alert.
I don't want to cause panic, but I do think that, people do need to be concerned and pay attention to it.
All right, but the CDC says there is no risk in the U.S. from this particular outbreak. An American missionary is among those being treated right now, along with at least 2 Peace Corps workers. The White House says next week's summit of African leaders in Washington, D.C. will still take place despite that outbreak.
I've been a police officer for more than 40 years, and this is one of the worst cases of corruption that I have ever heard.
That's Philadelphia Commissioner Charles Ramsey, the police commissioner, talking about the arrests of 6 of his officers busted by federal agents after a 2-year corruption investigation. Investigators say the 6 men stole $500,000 in cash, drugs, and valuables from suspects and then shared in the proceeds.
Like your everyday drug dealers do. That's what they did.
Yeah, sounds like something out of like L.A. Confidential.
Yeah.
But officials say the officers would beat the suspects, then dangle them off high-rise balconies. The 6 officers were arrested yesterday and each indicted on charges of robbery, extortion, kidnapping, and drug dealing. And here we are to my favorite Canadian mayor.
Wait for it.
Appropriately on. Oh, that's really good, Rob. Yeah.
Oh, it's like a...
They really do look similar, too. That is Toronto Mayor Rob Ford and his brother Douglas at a playground while reporters look on. Apparently, the 2 used to battle it out on a seesaw similar to this as young children. Ford has had a highly publicized problem with substance abuse, which, of course, is no laughing matter. But you can't look at Rob Ford as he tries to climb a rope swing and not giggle. He recently returned to work after a month-long stay in rehab, and he is running for re-election in the fall.